It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll see Kirk Cousins. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win. And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So the Falcons make their way out behind their new quarterback for 2024. Signed back in March, the veteran Kirk Cousins. And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for London last week, 6 catches, 66 yards. And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Falcons had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not? And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 4. To throw is Cousins. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and 2nd in black and gold. So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway.
Delay of game, offense.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line. When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. There's Chris Olave. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Some good plays in the passing game right now for New Orleans. They have another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing now is Carr. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Carr again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And you look at this Saints defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He's going to look deep for more. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Shotgun now for Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Carr to throw again. Over the middle here to Wilson. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Lou Hedley on now to punt the football. Back deep, Ray McLeod. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta now coming out on the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson, and he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down. 2nd and 9. Throwing is Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Cousins. Looking there for picks, but intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw is Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Carr going to throw. Olave holds it in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Carr. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal at the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Xander Horvath, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he goes out right around the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Cousins. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Cousins now. That's complete to Mooney.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing, Cousins. And that is incomplete here.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Short throw caught by Pitts. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Saints to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. The Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Carr now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And this will be caught by Mooney. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 18-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Robinson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. His pass caught at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still 2nd down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Cousins. Right back to Pitts again. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 22. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Kamara up the middle. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Carr. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7 our score. Carr to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
To throw, it's Carr. Caught, it's Wilson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. To throw is Carr.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Sends it to the sideline, and Mooney makes the catch.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Cousins again.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Cousins to throw it.
Caught by London. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense and the veteran Alvin Kamara getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Here's Carr to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Kamara try the right side. Stiff-armed him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Shotgun now for Carr. Olave over the middle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Carr going to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Cousins. Hard throw, incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. Carr now to throw. Caught by Wilson. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3, second down. Again, it's Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now Carr. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, 29 yards. And the Saints have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Groupie for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. And it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Excellent catch there by Pitts, and there aren't many players in this position who can rival the type of athleticism he brings to the table. Here in year 4, the Falcons, they're expecting a monster year from him.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Cousins. Throw left side. There's London. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Robinson on a give right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now Cousins. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, Cousins. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 1-yard line.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have answered back with a 3rd-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of that, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cousins will try and throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr. Caught, it's Wilson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Carr. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. So a change of possession here on the punt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On play action, Cousins. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. And the slot man goes in motion left. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. Play fake. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He's got this to Algier. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll stick with Algier. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Olave motioning to the left. Now Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. In motion, the tight end. Now Carr. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Play action. Now it's Carr. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the gun, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Carr going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Here's Carr to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Carr to throw again. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Here's Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's more. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
Cousins.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And that's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. As Shaheed going to go in motion. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Complete to Olave on the out route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working from the gun, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Carr now to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Carr. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Carr. He's got Wilson, middle of the field.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Here's Carr. Gets this one to Hill. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Throwing his Carr. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 3rd and 7.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, so they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Carr to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Carr. He's got his target. It's Olave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. And that one too wide and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
This for all the marbles. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for Atlanta, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they'll get to stay home again